Okay, what can I say about my story life and my involvement with the Shpresa program? Well, I came here as an asylum seeker, as most of Albanian community came as an asylum seekers, which flew from a country with prejudice and abuse, and came here just to survive from the war, from the people, from the community that was very racist. Being in a family with my parents and my brother, which they've done everything for a little princess that I was at home, being disabled back in my country is very bad, because you qualified as not a human being but as a monster. So I was happy even though that I didn't have no friendship. I couldn't go to school because of the road wasn't accessible at all. So even though I was happy, but I lost my brother and my father back there, and it was like my dream was ruined. My family, my happy family was like came in the end. So me and mom wanted just to leave that country and go everywhere when we could survive, we could live free. That's when we found ourselves in the UK with no English, with knowing people, knowing no one in this country. It was very hard to start a new life. We basically started from zero. We started a new life here, and as soon as we came here, social services provided us an accommodation with 3 other families, and it was very hard to live with people that we didn't know and we were afraid of, because we were like full of fear when we come here. With no English, nothing, with no money, with no support. I found myself in the roads in Forest Gate near Mano Park, when I was just heard someone talking in Albanian, and I thought like, wow. I approached them and I asked them like, what are you doing here? Can I just have a word with you? They said to me that just next to Mano Park Road was an organization called Shpresa program, and they were very supported, and I had to go and talk to them. I was so stressed, so distressed, losing half of my family and coming in a country that I didn't know of. Then I knocked in their doors. And I remember that as soon as I went into their doors, I felt so good. They were so friendly, like with no prejudice, giving you friendship and giving me the love that he was missing for such a long time. I've started there to get support, to have support from them, support like emotional support, and they addicted me to go to different colleges to start and learn English, and that's what I've done. I started a new life. I was free and I was feeling happy. I was feeling happy because I got to know people like Shpresa program staff that offered me what no one has offered me in life. Never. I've approached them and I've started learning English, and they offered me to work as a volunteer. Work as a volunteer? What is that? I never knew what a volunteer can do. And a volunteer can do so many things that they can help community in a different ways. I didn't say no. I started straight away, and I really liked the way the organization was built up with trust of each other, building that bridge of trust, and the different projects that they offered, women support group, the young youth group, and befriending activities as well. It was great, and I've started straight away as a volunteer. I got to know so many people. I got to know so many other stories, that I wasn't alone in this world. When I started as a volunteer, I then started in college and started learning English. I felt like all my dreams were like fulfilling, and in that time when I thought like I was a complete, I was trying to build up my career and to get to know different people. My English was very good. Starting a college, then a fairy tale cannot last that long. My mom passed away, my mom passed away and left me alone. I was still an asylum seeker, and I didn't have funds to bury my mom here. I didn't have no one. I didn't know what to do. I was lost again. I was devastated. I was in pieces again. And then when Shpresa program was again there, they became a family finally. It wasn't anymore someone that supported me and gave me trust, but then they become as a family. They become as a family because they helped me how to raise money through money raising and within community to get that money and to be able to bury my mom here in this country. And then my connection with them since then never broke up. And then when Lulieta asked me to become their trustees, it was like a big accomplishment for me to become a trustee of an organization that it was years that I was working as a volunteer, and what I built up with them, it was great. So I felt like I was ready to become a trustee, and then straight away after becoming a trustee, I just became their chair of the board of meetings. So it was great. What Lulieta, Flutra and Evis and all the staff of Shpresa program gave me that day, the trust is most important thing that someone can offer you. Since then, it's been about 15 years that I never broke up with Shpresa. I'm still with them now. I'm still a trustee, and I would never know that I would become a teacher. While 2 years ago I was coming and making my voluntary job, Luli again approached me and said, would you like to become a teacher? Because we've got training. It's an amazing thing what they're doing with the kids, what they're doing with the women's support group, what they're doing with other projects is amazing. And then starting English courses with the people that just came here and they don't know no English at all is great. So I felt like, let me try. I'll do it, let me try. And then I started to do the trainings, and here I am now. I'm a qualified teacher. I teach twice a week in Shpresa program. I really love what I'm doing. I really love my career. I really love that at least I'm offering my support towards the asylum seekers when I used to be the same in their position. I will always be along Shpresa, and I will always be like the person who helped the other, because supporting someone and giving trust someone, same as they gave it to me when I was in those conditions, it was very great. Now, here I am, still working with Shpresa, and I really thank all of the Shpresa staff, especially Luli, Flutra and Evis, that they are beside me 15 years together, working together. As the logo says, together we can make a difference, and together we can make the difference, and I know the difference for my part. So even though with Shpresa I'm a moderator now in a radio, thanks to Shpresa program, because it was still Shpresa getting in touch with people when to fulfill my dream. My dream as I was a kid since back home was to become a moderator, and here I am now. I moderate, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy because of them, and I'm very happy because I built up this career that I'll never forget. I will never forget that, because starting from beginning, from zero, in a country with different culture, with different tradition and a different language is very hard. Here I am today, and I just need to say to everyone that are listening to me now, never lose hope. If you've got motivation inside you, if you've got inspiration inside you, it's just the best to choose it and to know what you want to do. If you want to do something, you can always achieve it.